Have you ever met someone who seems to change their personality based on who they're with? One moment they're quiet and introspective, and the next, they're loud and boisterous. You might wonder, are they being fake or even feel manipulated? But what if I told you that this behavior is rooted in deep psychological mechanisms that have nothing to do with deceit? Today, we'll explore the fascinating psychology behind people who change personalities and discover why it's often a survival tactic rather than a sign of inauthenticity. To understand this phenomenon, we need to discuss a subconscious behavior called mirroring. Humans are social creatures, and a little mirroring, like matching body language, is completely natural. But some individuals take this to an extreme, becoming what psychologists call social chameleons. They adapt their accents, opinions, and even humor to align with those around them. But here's the catch. This isn't about manipulation. It stems from a profound fear of rejection. For these chameleons, disagreement feels like abandonment. They believe that if they don't mirror others perfectly, they risk losing love or acceptance. This leads us to a more complex behavior known as masking. Masking is a trauma response, particularly common among neurodivergent individuals, such as those with ADHD or autism. It involves hiding one's true self due to early conditioning that their authentic personality is too much or weird. Have you ever felt the need to perform a version of yourself just to fit in? Let me know in the comments if you find yourself acting differently at work versus at home. You're certainly not alone in this experience. People who mask often deal with rejection-sensitive dysphoria, where the mere thought of social rejection can trigger intense emotional pain. To avoid this, they scan their environment, identifying the personality traits that will be most accepted, and instantly adapt to fit that mold. However, this constant adaptation comes with a heavy price. When you spend your life reshaping yourself to fit into others' lives, you risk losing sight of your own identity. This leads to what psychologists refer to as an identity crisis. When these individuals finally find themselves alone, they often feel empty and drained, not from physical exertion, but from the mental fatigue of constant masking. This phenomenon is known as masking burnout, and it can leave them feeling utterly exhausted. If you recognize yourself in this behavior, it may stem from deep-rooted childhood wounds that make you feel like being your true self is somehow wrong. This struggle can manifest as a constant feeling of being in trouble, even in adulthood. If this resonates with you, I encourage you to click on the video right here, where I'll dive deeper into the psychological implications of feeling like you're always in trouble. Click now, and let's explore this together. I'll see you over there.